we will now resume the business of the House. I want to start by apologizing, honorable members. Honorable members, I've noted your hand, honorable member. May you please allow me to address the House first. Thank you very much. Honorable members, I want to start by apologizing to all of you for what has just happened. I also want to apologize to the South African nation, which is watching the proceedings. I do want to thank the speed with which the PPS and the security of police came in and dealt with the issues. The issue is now we will proceed with the business of the House, honorable members. It was not our intention to continue in the manner in which we have done. But honorable members, we've had to suspend the House because there was disorder. Thank you very much, honorable members. Honorable member of leader of the opposition party.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, I don't intend to delay the proceedings any more than they have already, but it is an important point of parliamentary privilege. Prior to you issuing an instruction for the security services to enter the chamber, they had already entered the chamber, armed with firearms, and this matter has already been the subject of litigation in the High Court of South Africa, which ruled that it was not permissible for members of the armed services to enter the Chamber of Parliament without your express permission. That was not the case in the sequence of events. I'm not asking you to make a ruling now. However, I am asking you to examine the footage and for you to ensure that in future the rules of Parliament are upheld and that members of this House are not intimidated by an uninvited insurgence of the security services into the chamber. Thank you.
No, honorable member, may I just draw your attention to this. First, I don't know. I will have to watch the footage. But what I do know is that the honorable members who I had called out and requested to leave the chamber had not been invited to climb the stage where the president was sitting. That I must say, rules or no rules. Here was a situation, my common sense tells me that a president is sitting here and is addressing, and I ask people politely to leave the House, and instead of leaving the House, they climb the stage. It immediately threatens the security of the principal. And I want to request us, honorable leader of the opposition, that this should not be a matter now that delays the proceedings anymore. Anything else now, we will have to go back to the Hansard and go to the recordings and observe for ourselves, both you and us from our side. Being removed from the House can never allow you and give you the right to run to the stage where a principal is sitting. And I think that's the only reason. And please allow me, Honorable Steenhuisen, that I do not give you an opportunity to speak. Let us close this matter. This matter must be closed. You see, honorable member, there's a rule here which says, in the event of violence or a reasonable prospect of violence or serious disruption of the sitting as a result of a member's resistance to be removed, right? Now, the presiding officer may suspend the proceedings. And that is the basis on which I suspended Okay, I see you disagree, and I will allow you once, and you, hold on, honorable members, I know you know the rules. You understand. I have a reason for doing this right now. Honorable Steenhuisen.
I apologize, Mr. President, for delaying you further than you've been delayed already. But this is an important point, and it's important for our Parliament. Madam Speaker, at that stage that the security services rushed in, there was at that stage no threat to life or limb. Furthermore, they can only enter the chamber upon your invitation. That was not the case. They entered the chamber prior to you saying, I invite the security services in to stabilize the situation. It is a very important point for you as the presiding officer to protect our Parliament from incursion from forces that account to the executive. And it's a parliamentary point, and I'm happy to take it to the Rules Committee with you, but I want it on the record that we are not going to let this matter lie here. It is an important point to prevent the intimidation of members of Parliament by members of the security services who account to a minister who sits on these benches. Thank you.
I thank you, Honorable Oosthuizen, and I have noted the points you have raised. Please allow me to proceed with the sitting, honorable members. Honorable Groenewald.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Unfortunately, I differ from my colleague, Honourable Steenhuisen. Maybe he doesn't understand the work and the job of the Presidential Guard. The EFF made a mistake to get onto this stage and make a threat to the President. I want to congratulate the Presidential Guard for what they did.
I thank you, Honorable Singh.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I think you have made a ruling on this matter. The matter was raised by the Honourable Leader of the official opposition. You did say that you will investigate this matter, look at Hansard and everything else, and I think we should leave it at that and proceed. South Africans are waiting to hear what solutions the President is going to offer to many crises that they are facing at this moment in time. And we should have the courtesy to allow the President to proceed so that we can respond next week. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
And thank you, Honourable Singh. Thank you very much, Honourable members of the opposition. Thanks to all of you. You've made your point, and we now have come to an end with regards to the points of order. I've allowed people to express themselves. We are now proceeding with the business of the State of the Nation address. Proceed, Mr. President.